you don't rate him quite as highly as some people do? Because I think it's you that says, listen, if he can't beat Little Ray, when the guy's been out of the ring nearly for 5 years, then how's he going to beat Carlos
Roberto
Montell?
Duran fought into a fight and he only won by 2 points. 2 points on one card.
Did you think it was that close, Montell? I thought Hagler won it quite handily, but I thought Duran did really well. But I thought like 10 rounds. A
135 pounder did well with the middleweight champion of the world.
Yeah.
And he's that great. I mean, I'm not trying to knock him. When I look at his resume, his best fights was not against middleweights.
They weren't, no.
That was Tommy Hearn's second fighting middleweight.
Yeah.
That was his first fighting 160.
Mugabe even.
Right. He had fought Sutherland at like he fought Sutherland like at 158 or whatever. But this is the first
Sutherland,
fight.
yeah, Tommy did. Yeah.
I think it was like 154, 158. But this is the first fight that he fought at 160.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean, I'm not knocking nobody, but
I know as well. You don't buy into the Duran thing quite as highly as some people do. Because your thing with Duran, your thing is he got 16 losses, and you keep bringing that up online.
No,
you do anyway.
I just don't. He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's better than me. He's great.
Okay.
But I think people see it's a thing. It's a thing called brainwashed. Like people tell you for so long that somebody's so great, you just want to believe
cows.
it.
Like,
right.
That's what you always say to people like me. You say, don't go with your heart.
Right.
Look at the facts. That's what you say to me.
How can a man with 16 losses be the greatest Latino fighter ever in history?
What about Ray Robinson? He got 18 losses, 19 losses.
He's not the greatest fighter ever.
Everybody says he is. That doesn't mean he is.
Because they said he was.
What I try to say when we're talking about this online, it feels so much more satisfied to say it in person. It's so much easier to say it. He had 128 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws at one point. That is something that's untouchable by these guys today. Anyway.
That's great. And then Henry Armstrong was world champion in 3 different weight classes at the same time. So how can that be more greater than what Henry Armstrong did? Come on, now. Let's be real. I'm just saying. I just leave your heart at it and let's be serious.
So who gets your? Do you have a fighter in mind when people say who is the greatest fighter? Bar nobody, but nobody.
I mean,
who does it come down to?
If you say pound for pound, even though that means anybody, a heavyweight got to be the greatest fighter ever. He got to be.
Yeah. No, because pound for pound means
I know
forget about the weight.
I know it's forget about the weight.
You're going to say Muhammad Ali because.
No, I'm not. I don't have to say Muhammad. If you say Muhammad Ali is my favorite fighter.
Yeah.
If somebody else say not, I won't argue that because I don't go with my heart. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I think, and everybody gonna get mad at me. I don't care.
Go on.
Nobody in history will beat Tyson Fury. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, you say that.
No heavyweight in history.
I don't see what you base that on.
The hardest punching heavyweight in history couldn't beat him. So nobody could.
George Foreman.
No, Deontay Wilder.
Deontay
Wilder. I saw George Foreman.
Yeah.
I saw George Foreman fight guys and didn't hurt them. Every man I seen Deontay Wilder land a punch on, he hurt him. George Foreman didn't hurt Shannon Briggs. He didn't hurt Tommy Morrison. He didn't hurt anybody.
He was kind of old then, to be fair.
Nah, I mean, okay, we go back before then.
Gregorio Peralta.
Yeah, okay, I mean, I'm just saying, he didn't hurt Muhammad Ali. Every man Deontay Wilder hit, he hurt.
So you base Fury. You think Fury was not necessarily the greatest heavyweight of all time, but you think he'd have beat anybody else who came before him?
I mean, he's the greatest heavyweight.